Welcome back. My name is Mark, and I'm playing Spelunky semi-blind for your entertainment. In this episode, I will make some enemies and speculate about religion. And of course, I'll get careless and die. Hope it's entertaining. Let's play Spelunky. Ooh, rock right off the bat, that's always nice. I'm not cool enough to... No, it's not even possible to throw a bomb to get in there. That was almost pretty cool. There we go. That didn't have the desired effect at all. Oh well. One bomb and one rope, probably still worth it. More worth it if it were 3 bombs, I think, than 3 ropes, but what can you do? I've still traded 2 resources for 3, so probably a mild net profit. I realize that's not an entirely reasonable way of measuring these things, but it's not entirely unreasonable either. I love the way that rock just landed in front of the arrow trap and set it off for me. I can't get up over there. I'll just drop the rope there. And I've got myself a dog. That'll be worth a heart if I stop faffing around and make it to the exit. But those gems were very obtainable if I just didn't mess up, so I wanted to go back and get them. And now going into mines 1, 2 with a rock. That'll make things much easier. I've already died quite a number of times by coming in with nothing to throw and having there be a bunch of arrow traps right there that I couldn't really get away from. If I get really good at the game, maybe I'll eventually figure out a solution to that problem. But for now, well, it's an issue. So always carry some kind of projectile with you when you enter a new level, at least in the mines, because those arrow traps are a pain. That's too hard to get to. I'll just leave it alone. Yeah. That worked out pretty well. I want to get over there. And let's see, can I... Oh, shit. Oh boy, this is... Well, the shopkeeper killed the spider for me. Let's see. Oh, of course, the entrance is right there. I want to see if I can get out without killing the shopkeeper. One of the things I've been wondering is whether the shopkeepers still meet you at the exit to every level if you anger them but don't kill them. I probably should have taken the opportunity to steal from him since he was already running around, but oh well, didn't think of it. I was a little distracted by the fact that suddenly a shopkeeper was trying to kill me. Yeah, I'll have to be more careful with explosives in the future. But we're alive, and that's what's most important. He seems to have a wanted poster with my face on it. That's not a good sign. I guess that means I could steal from him, but I'd have to successfully fight him to accomplish that. And I was so distracted by the shopkeeper that I didn't see the arrow trap right in my face. Oops. There's a dog there. Oh, he's angry too. Well, we can ignore that. Try to make our way down. But the entrance... Oh, no, it was guarded. He died. So the answer is... seems to be that any angering of shopkeepers leaves you with a problem to deal with at the end of every level from there on. This is why I don't try to steal from shops. I find it too dangerous. Running around with shotguns, always fun though. And if I can kill this spider, I'll just drop off the shotgun, come here and jump around in the web to rescue the dog so that I can get the heart back and move on. So on the minus side, we now have this shopkeeper problem to deal with at the end of every level. We know that at every door there's going to be someone trying to kill us, and plenty of other places too. I have paste. That's going to make that actually harder. I can't bounce a bomb in there. But if I drop down here, I think I can just... nope, that dropped a bomb closer than I thought it would. And that didn't go downwards as much as I hoped. Oh well. That didn't work at all. Oh, but really entertainingly. I was hoping to drop down and take a shot at him, but I had destroyed the crown there, so I fell through. And then he came after me and shot me while I was still stunned, so that was unfortunate. The bounce onto the bloody spikes was just adding insult to injury, but I see that the shopkeeper took himself out in the process, so that's kind of funny. Okay, let's keep going. It would be nice to make it out of the mines. Something I can accomplish on a semi-regular basis, although you wouldn't know it to watch me right now. I think just trying to talk and play at the same time is some extra load on my brain that I'm not used to. Oh right, I threw away that pot because I knew there was another one. Actually, I'll use the arrow. They don't break. Their heads snap off? I assume that causes them to do less damage. But I'm pretty sure that the shaft of an arrow is still good enough to set off a trap, which is my main purpose in carrying this thing around anyway. Although taking out a spider in my way is always worthwhile. Good, that bat has trapped himself in the web, so I'm not going to have to worry about him so much. I can just come over here, swat at him, and I picked up a dog. Dog is always good. Yes, accumulate resources, especially in the beginning of games like this while it's easy. Easy, of course, being relatively speaking. Please don't be alive. Good, I could use a projectile. This is a bad idea. I'm going to do it anyway. Yeah, that's why it was a bad idea. Also, I have a lot of stuff to shuttle down now, especially since there seems to be a treasure chest with an eye in it. Let me... Whew, close call. Yeah, let me use this skull to set off those arrow traps. And keep in mind that below me... may or may not be a shop containing an angry shopkeeper, since the boulder just plowed through his shop. I don't know if it killed him. It may have trapped him on the other side, or he could be running around by the exit. Just, yep, there. Oh boy. Just waiting for me. I'll chuck the dog over there. Misplace a rope. I think I overshot with the dog, so he's not going to find his way out. But if I can survive, if I can survive, some stuff at that altar. Might be a good strategy. So I'm wondering about I hit the dog. Perfect. I'm really curious about altars. In NetHack, when you sacrifice at an altar and get the God's name is pleased with you message. Oh, wow, they recover quickly. Ah, he lost his... shoot. Shotgun, but he still punches hard. And now he has a shotgun back. Did I hit him? That would have been great. No. There he goes. He killed me. Yeah, so as I was saying, in NetHack, when you sacrifice at an altar and get the your god's name is accepts your sacrifice is pleased message, it indicates that a few things happen in the background, some hidden variables, basically. One of which is there's a semi-invisible stat called luck, and every time you sacrifice, your luck increases temporarily. So I'm wondering, since it's the exact same wording as NetHack, so I feel like it's clearly a reference. I'm wondering if the same thing exists, if there's a hidden luck stat, and if so, what it does. Since this game is much less stat-based than NetHack, I'm not sure. But there could be something. It could just be a counter that gets you toward better sacrifice results. That would make sense. I know sometimes you get a gift. Again, similar to NetHack. So it could be that the gift is partly dependent on actions you've taken, such as past sacrifices, as well as the value of the thing you are sacrificing right now. I just messed up the buttons and whipped the dog instead of picking him up. That's a little unfortunate, but really not so awful in the grand scheme of things. I'm still alive, and that's all that matters. Yeah, so I want to play around with sacrificing sometime, try to get a sense for the mechanics of that a little more, maybe. I think that would be nice to know. I don't know how much I can apply it, except that maybe it would give me a sense of how much it's worth spending your time on a level running around, and I have a bunch of bombs already. No, I'll still take them. That's good. Yeah, so as I was saying, sacrifices. It'd be interesting to know if it's worth, how much it's worth spending your time on a level, particularly, say, in the jungle, where there are lots of things to sacrifice, since you can only sacrifice something that leaves a body behind when it dies. Plus, that I'm aware of, there's the golden idol, can be sacrificed as well, but I haven't succeeded in sacrificing any other carryable items that I've tried. Well, that was unfortunate. Yeah, so I'd like to see if it's worth spending time running around and collecting bodies to bring them to altars, or if that's just a waste of time. So that's something, at some point, I'd like to play around with and get a better feel for.